Boys, nominees to be determined.
PGA.
And now we're going to enter the dual entries there, 2 minifigures each for these final films. The Nickel Boys is just amazing. I knew nothing about this going in, and I was completely enthralled from start to finish. I think this is probably going to be the sleeper hit for the year. I'm expecting and really hoping that the Nickel Boys is one of the more talked about film releases years down the line when we look back at this year's Oscars. I decided to make both Turner and Elwood there, using various figures from various lines. I've got Robin from the Lego Batman movie, Finn from the Force Awakens Lego sets, and then Short Round from Indiana Jones. We then also have Killmonger from the Black Panther movie sets, the Newspaper Boy from the CMF series, a Ninjago scientist also from the CMF series, and then Oscar from the Office Lego Ideas set. So Elwood first, I'm going to be using Robin's legs there because he features some jean patterns that I like. I'm using Short Round for the torso, which is close enough to the era accurate period. It's not 100% though, mind you, but more on that later. And then I remove Short Round's parts and I replace them with Finn. For Turner, we start out with Killmonger and we take just his legs for the pants with the simplistic printing, the Newspaper Boy for his torso, and we remove all those extras that we don't need. And I'm replacing the Newspaper Boy's arms with the scientist so they appear as just plain white sleeves. I remove those hands and I swap them with Oscar's as well as his headpiece and his hairpiece. These guys were pretty tricky to nail down. In the movie, they both wear the same type of clothes, being a basic uniform because they're living in a reformatory school. I couldn't find the exact style of uniform I wanted to use here, let alone double so that I could actually make both of them. Now occasionally in the movie they will wear civilian clothes, and I really wanted to make these guys here, so I tried my best attempts at making 60s styled clothing from that South era of American history. The movie there is amazing, I say again, a standout compared to some of these other nominees. And I think they both came out pretty well. Short Round does feature some flesh printing that shows on his torso there, but it's pretty tricky to find period accurate clothing in Lego that can be used for any color. The parts that I did have on hand, I think they work ultimately for the series.